he was one of the first people I knew to have those, drug guards, sober coaches.
Oh, yeah. Really? Wow.
And so one time he had his sober coach. I always thought the guy's name was Peaches. And he comes over to see me. I'm getting my hair dyed for some movie or permed or whatever. And he says to the sober coach, okay, you go now. I'm with Fisher. And I was terrified. I said, please don't go. Don't put me in charge of this. Because, of course, it did not end well. I mean, I couldn't I was put in the position of being like, John, should you be drinking sake? It was, no, it's just tea. That's okay. I mean, I knew enough. I was about 23. I knew enough at that point that that's not okay.
Yeah. You said the best thing about resentment, too. You said it's you drink the poison. It's when I drink the poison and hope the other person dies. How did you put it?
Drink the poison and wait for the other person to die.
Wow. What a great statement about it, because I seethe with resentment, and it was just such a great way to put what a shitty state of mind that is.
It really is bad. I actually said to my mom recently, isn't self-pity awful? She said, actually, I like it. You complain.
It gives you something to do.
I think a lot of people like self-pity.
Yeah.
I know. Wouldn't it be great if it was aerobic?
Right.
No.
So you were diagnosed with bipolar?
I was. Mm-hmm. I was pretty early on. At 24. And the only reason I think it didn't happen before that was I didn't go to a psychiatrist. Mm-hmm. But I had asked to go into therapy at 15.
Wow.
And no one in my family was in therapy. It was just the weirdest thing in the world to do. So
why were you asking? Something just didn't feel right?
No.
No?
She goes, no.
No, it didn't feel so. I felt like I was trying too hard. I wanted, out of control, people pleasing. You want everyone to like you, and if they don't, you're devastated.
That's not really an odd thing.
It was the intensity.
Oh, okay.
And also I was getting crushes on gay men even then.
Really?
They were the only people that were around that were male. I was a chorus girl on Broadway in my mom's show, like everyone.
Not many gay guys on Broadway, though. Where'd you find them?
I managed.
She figured it out.
Yeah. I figured out. And so then the shrink said to me that I wanted to be a superwoman.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're getting the signal. We got to wrap.
Yeah, you're depressed.
We don't want to.
We could talk to you for 2 hours. You're great.
Exactly.
We all love this thing that's going to be on HBO Sunday at 9 p.m. on HBO. Wishful
Drinking. It was funny, man.
Hilarious. She's obviously very, very funny. And very, very honest with her life. Not just the Star Wars thing. It's her whole life.
Yeah,
I thought the family stuff was fascinating. The whole thing, there was so many interesting parts, and the way you kind of goofed on Star Wars and your part, and you had fun with it. I loved it, and it was. I'm telling you, that barefoot thing. I had never seen a performer do that on a stage. And it just made it. It made it.
Fetish, we get it.
I don't even like feet. I typically boo feet. I don't like them. But
I have really nice feet, though.
I noticed that a lot.
Awesome a lot.
Yeah, I freeze framed out. Whatever. It was just my thing. But I thought you were terrific, and
I'm good at playing me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a stretch, but
and it wasn't melodramatic. There was poignant moments of it that felt very genuine.
But not
it was not corny. Right. It was not maudlin or it wasn't like insert teardrop. It was just very, very genuine.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't have liked that. That would have been. I watched it. They showed it in L.A. and I was sort of there somewhere around. I felt like I died.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like it was a documentary. I just watched one on HBO about Sergio de Melon, the guy that worked at the UN that was killed in a. So there are these other documentaries
from dead people.
And we all actually just quietly just said nothing. We're all dumb fuckers. We did not know who that was.
The other guy.
Right. No, but go and see who that is. He's like a perfect human, and that's actually a really good documentary too.
Oh, and I watch a lot of those documentaries on.
I like them
love
too.
Yeah.
Well, Carrie Fisher, phenomenal. We love you.
Thank you guys for having
Sunday
me.
at 9 o'clock. I want to take a picture with Carrie Fisher.
All
Yay!
Right. With your earphones on.
No, I'll take these off.
All right, we'll be back.
Take a break.
Opie and Anthony are the latest shock jocks.